Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another Meg Snow video. So yeah, we are back somewhat. Anyways, I got a couple things to say, or a lot of things to say, but I just won't say them all completely in this video. I will say it in vlogs or in lives. You might say, what? Lives on my YouTube channel called Meg Snow. Or is it Meg Snow JJ? I don't know. I think it might be the same as Instagram. Either way, it's like Meg Snow has a couple subscribers, like around 500 or something, 600. So like maybe you can find it easier that way. I don't know. But I will be going live on there. I will be posting on Instagram, YouTube, probably TikTok, Instagram probably, depending if it can fit the file size for these. You know, because I also plan on editing. Yeah, we're gonna try to upload these videos on there. I don't really like TikTok for many reasons, mainly because of the government. Let's just say. I am going to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day probably twice, though I did find out something recently about it that I'm not a big fan of. Two things. Mainly with the post-credit scene. I haven't seen it, I haven't heard it, but I did hear it was kind of mid or kind of ass. Maybe good, depending on who you are. Also not a big fan that there is a producer there that is an Israeli, well, producer. And there's a couple reasons why I have a problem with that. Also, the guy ruined a lot of the Spider-Man movies. Surprisingly, hasn't ruined this one, but I should have been actually like, oh wait, I should have known he would have been involved, because why is there so many villains, you know, and stuff like that. Also not a big fan of Sony as well, which is another reason why I don't want to watch the movies, but most likely I'm going to watch it because, well, my family, or mainly my mom and my brothers and I, because my stepdad isn't going anymore, you know, will probably want to watch the movie. And I already discussed with my friend that I want to watch it with him, so I'm probably gonna watch it twice. But beyond that, I'm not gonna watch it any more than that. And I really do kind of hate that I'm doing that, because I'm still supporting the company. But you know, it is Spider-Man, and you know, I am trying to have a good time with them. So there is that. There is a couple things I do have to say as well, which might be something to do with my glasses. I took it off because like the lighting, I don't know if you noticed, but it's like, you know, it's kind of ass, because I'm still using the ring light because I don't have any lights here. Also, I have the fan off because it makes too much noise. But I did recently get, you know, the Spider-Man bundle. Didn't have the Hulk at the time. I still don't have the Hulk, but you know, he just wasn't an item shop during that time. And I tried getting him on my phone, the bundle, but it just wouldn't work no matter what. No matter if it was on Safari, Google, it just wouldn't work. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do have the other Spider-Man, you know, Fortnite skins. I am missing the Spider-Verse ones, but that's fine. I am going to buy my brother a gift because we are going to Florida. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we are going to Florida. And we're going to visit Orlando, Miami as well. And it'll be pretty interesting. Never been there. And it's kind of funny because my mom made a promise that we were going to go there ages ago. But that was like when we were kids. And my little brother, the one who we're celebrating the birthday of, he wasn't born yet. And, well, it was going to take a long time. It was going to take a while as well because, you know, my stepdad. But, you know, it is pretty crazy because it was a promise my mom made ages ago. And during that time, we were using food stamps. So, you know, kind of crazy development. I mean, we're still broke, but just not as broke as we were back then. We're kind of like, you know, beggars, as Robert Patterson would say. But anywho, yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy. So we're going to try to enjoy our time over there. And, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I also have some other stuff to have fun over there. Also brought some Lego stuff that I'm going to be taking over there so I can do some animations, some action figures, mainly like Daredevil, Kingpin, you know, Spider-Man, things like that, you know, for the Brand New Day movie. But I'm just not a big fan of the producer and Sony, so that's going to suck. But it is a good film from what I'm hearing, and it is going to be pretty relatable, especially because of what I'm going through even more in my life. Peter Parker / Spider-Man is probably going to be something I really need right now. So that will be pretty helpful and also pretty entertaining. And because Spider-Man has always been a huge inspiration to me personally, which is kind of funny because you see this is the Hard to Imagine album, which is funny because I'm also getting the CD, but that doesn't come until like August 10th or 11th. Same thing for the Spider-Man suit that I ordered, which I don't know what size it's going to be because, I mean, I ordered adult medium, but it doesn't say what gender. And the closest one that kind of fits to my height and everything and, you know, size of width is, well, that one so far. So adult medium or adult small is either one of those options, but adult medium might be the one. Hopefully it's not too big or too small. We'll see. But hopefully it fits. because they didn't really give a gender specific, you know. All it was like, oh, you know, do you want the mask attached or not? And I don't want it attached. I want it to be able to be taken off, you know, like Spider-Man style, you know. I'm probably not gonna wear it like the first watching of Spider-Man, but I'm gonna wear it the second time. And if I'm not wearing it the second time, I'll probably wear it for like the review. Go like, so basically, this is what's happening, you know, things like that. I am pretty hyped for the movie because I really do love Spider-Man. I grew up with those villains and heroes, and it's just cool, or anti-hero as well. But it's really cool. It's pretty cool. I wonder if it's going to be like Brand New Day, like the actual comic book. We'll see what inspirations they took from that, maybe even the other, things like that. I'm pretty hyped. Also, back to what I was saying here, by the way, it is going to be pretty funny, or pretty, not pretty funny or cool. Well, I mean, it is cool. But my first interaction with the neighborhood was the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. That movie introduced a lot of songs through the credits, had a lot of good influences, though the movie was kind of ass. But there was a lot of good things about the movie that I did like, surprisingly. One of them was Be Somebody by Foot Crutch, and of course, you know, Gone, 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 and I think Home was there as well by Philip Phillips. But Honest by The Neighborhood was my first introduction to The Neighborhood, which is good because I hate it when people always mention Sweater Weather and Daddy Issues, because yeah, they are good songs. I do relate to them a lot for many reasons, but they are severely fucking overrated. And I'm not saying you can't like it, but you kind of felt like a LARP, you know? Like, come on, please. You know any other songs? And most of the songs people mentioned, they're also very notable. Like, I don't even know if anybody would know this, but here's a little elite ball knowledge. If you know The Factory, if you know, you know. Let's just say, for an example, Addicted, you know, Copy and Paste, Valentine's, some other songs I can't fucking remember. But, you know, it made a lot of good songs, let's just say. They might be related, they might not, can't really tell you. But if you know, you know. If you do your research, cool. But always been a huge fan of the band because they're very honest about a lot of things. Their music hits. It's pretty emo for the most part. And they also collaborated with Hideo Kojima for Death Stranding with Yellow Box, which was really fucking cool seeing them. Like, Guillermo del Toro and, you know, Norman Reedus being in it. It was pretty cool because, you know, Silent Hill was originally going to have them. But no, now it's Death Stranding. And, you know, they have The Neighborhood for Yellow Box for one of the songs in the game. And I really like the songs from Lord Roar and other artists as well. It's really good. But yeah, I don't know. Just have a lot of things to say on my mind. But I am pretty excited. Tomorrow morning, I am going to be heading over there to Florida. Of course, I won't be in Florida at that moment. You know, we'll reach at some point to a hotel, sleep there for the night, and then go back to doing the thing. But yeah, it's going to be pretty hype, pretty exciting. I don't know. I don't know if the heat's going to be pretty bad here as it is here in Texas. Texas heat is really fucking annoying. Right now, it is pretty goddamn hot here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I have been known to wear my jackets when it's hot, like a lot. I don't really wear shorts though, because I don't really have that many shorts. I have like 3 or 4 shorts, so I don't really have much. Most of them are just pants. Okay, so this is a part 2 to that video. This is automatically after that. Sorry, my mom was basically saying like, hey, if you got your stuff ready, just put it in the car. Thought she was gonna say like, hey, you know, you can do stuff in the laundry. I'm like, I'm already basically done. But anywho, so basically, yeah, I don't know. I'm a weird guy. I like wearing jackets whenever it's hot. Not all the time though. There are times where I do actually suffocate. So there is that. But to be fair, when am I never suffocating in my life? Yeah. We'll see how that goes. This is basically all I have to say, I guess, I suppose. It's just, you know, it's a new experience. Gonna try to make some vlogs, go live. I'm gonna try to play some games. I do want to record video game videos, but, you know, my PC, my gaming PC, the one I mainly record videos on, is dead. I do have money to buy a PlayStation 5, but I'm not doing that because the way the PlayStation's heading as well. Also because I'm buying my brother a birthday gift, and I still want to save money for some other stuff. So it's not really worth it. Same thing for Xbox, it's not really worth it either. My Switch 2 is basically my one way of playing games. Same thing for my Steam Deck, which I am taking those bad boys over there because why not? I like gaming. Gaming has been a huge part of my life. But yeah, basically what I was saying though before that, all that, I was like talking about, you know, music being a huge influence in my life. And The Neighborhood has definitely been a huge part of that. It has been a huge influence. Funny enough, a lot of the songs, even though, like, for a time there was, like, a huge time I didn't want to listen to a majority of them because, I don't know, I just felt a little too off. And it was like, you know, honestly, it kind of just fits my life a little more. And then there were some other parts of the song, so I was like, I'm not really sure about some of these, you know? Some of these are still a little weird, but then some other ones are like, okay, you know what? It still fits, but it just doesn't fully fit because I don't feel like I'm there yet, you know? And then when it gets to that point, it fits even more. It is more painful, though, because my life does get more painful, to be honest with you. But it really is really relatable, and it bangs, like their music. Softcore, for an example, it is a pretty fucked up song on its own. Not too fucked up, but it's a pretty fucked up song. But like you can hear the song, like it's a vibe, you know. It's like a vibe killer, you know. It's like not vibe killer. It's like a vibe where it's like just pure killing, you know. You know what I mean? Like when I hear softcore, I hear Leon Kennedy with a shotgun, just like killing every zombie, you know. That's what I'm hearing, you know. But I also hear like something else. I also hear like, you know, talking about, you know, love in a way, you know, about how much it, you know, can drain you and stuff like that. But anywho, that's enough of me basically rambling about that, as much as I love the neighborhood and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go put, you know, my stuff in the car because we're gonna go. Not right now. We're gonna go like tomorrow morning. But I want to play some Fortnite. Want to play a little bit of Metal Gear. Get that out of the way. Do some missions. Basically done. I had some videos recorded that I wanted to upload to show, but like I needed storage space for the videos I was recording, and it just wasn't working because I had to keep redoing it. But yeah, these 2 videos should suffice for now, for like a day or 2. And yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say. Thank you guys and gals for even listening, and see you next time.